you're asking a fundamental question for which we have no answer because we haven't tried. Could we actually achieve a reconstruction of a Palestinian identity towards one that is constructive, one that wants to live next to the Jewish state rather than instead of it? In the process of such reconstruction, does anything remain that is uniquely Palestinian as opposed to Jordanian or Arab or Egyptian? We're not clear. But I am clear on the fact that indeed nothing less than the reconstruction of Palestinianism as an identity opposed to the existence of a Jewish state can bring us to peace.
Are there any examples in the Arab world of Sunni Muslim grassroots movement towards self-determination which have resulted in peaceful governance? It seems to me every single national entity in the region is an ethno-state run by a small ethnic elite who simply bulldoze and machine gun down anything resembling self-determination. That we've seen that across the whole of North Africa has lost hundreds of thousands of lives just to maintain a system of relative order, and these are not democratic systems. Why do we believe that this small population of Sunni Muslims who call themselves Palestinians have, as you say, historically no glue to that society other than as a resistance movement, and now have 70 odd years of radicalization under their belt, multiple generations, no political elite, no academic elite, bureaucrats, diplomats that we can call something that would function as a society? How is part of this leaving of the left that I see underneath this really about letting go of that idealism, the idealism that there is a society there that's going to emerge?
So first, as a parenthesis, you use the term ethno-state, it seems negatively, and I always make it clear to people that most successful states are essentially, the idea of self-determination is based on the idea that there is a nation that has a certain cohesion of language and ethnicity and religion, and even when it's secular, it's like historical religion and a connection to land. So
sorry, just to clarify, I didn't mean ethno-state in a way that others aren't. I mean ethno-state in a way which is contrary to the Sunni Muslim majority. So Jordan is ruled by a Hashemite kingdom. Syria is
so
ruled
that's
by...
actually the opposite of an ethno-state. But so
right.
You have the Alawites or the Hashemites rule over different...
a feudalism, you would say, with one ethnicity at the top.
Exactly. You're absolutely right. It's a question that I ask myself constantly. It doesn't mean... It means that ultimately these processes will have to come from the Arab world itself and its construction of identity and who they are. The fundamental issue is that there are people, okay? There are Homo sapiens. Let's go back to that. There are Homo sapiens living in the land who do not identify as Jews, who do not identify as being members of the Jewish people, and have no interest also in being citizens, supportive, even when they're not Jewish, non-Jewish citizens of a state devoted to being the sovereign state of the Jewish people. So they need to be governed somehow, not by Israel. Okay, let's go the most basic way. They need to be governed by someone that is not Israel. And now you're saying, okay, it could be Jordan, it could be Egypt, it could be an Arab construction, was offered an Arab mandate, or it could be the transformation of those people into something else. At the end of the day, Homo sapiens are entirely capable of developing new ideas, new identities, new goals. This is human history. Human history is the transformation of human goals, human identities, human stories.